welcome back to my channel. Today is another lookbook day. Today's theme is just black and white look. Actually, black and white for me is a summer essential. And I think it's the definition of just elegance. It's always timeless, effortless, clean, and also chic. Especially for summer, which is very hot, very humid. For a career woman just like me, we always try to put something that's really wearable. So for today, I'd like to show you the 10 different ways of style black and white look, especially for summer, not for the beach vacation, but for the everyday look. So let's take a look for the black and white look. Okay, the first look is very simple. I just want it to be something very wearable for the everyday black and white look, and the simple is always the best. So I picked this white sleeveless blouse and just a black skirt, but a little bit of detail within both of them. So first one, this white sleeveless blouse is really cute because it has this accordion style frill within, and also it has a small detail of black ribbon. That's why I picked this one, because for the monochrome and also the white sleeveless blouses, it can be sometimes too boring, to be just too calm. But this one looks very chic, lovely at the same time. And especially for summer, when you show your shoulder like this, you always have to make a little bit of detail on the shoulder. So I think this one actually covers your silhouette a little bit more because it makes you look upper here. It actually has to make something focus on here. And also this deep V-neck makes your neck feel longer, which is actually very best for the summer because it will not make you feel too hot. And also for this skirt, it has this frill and the kang style. And also the silhouette is not symmetric, it's a little bit different. So for the black and white, I always try to add some details because without that, everything looks too simple. But the point of the black and white look is if you add just a little bit of the detail, then it makes you feel more elegant without much of the efforts. So this is the first look. This is just cute, but just the simple white top and the black bottom combo. This is the second look. I think the main theme, the black and white, has its specific power. So for some patterns or the designs, I only allow to wear them only in the black and white, which means, especially for this kind of dot pattern, which is really classy, it's actually really classy that reminds you of some really old movies like featuring by Audrey Hepburn or someone like that. For these dresses, I don't think I would really wear them if it's in vivid color, something except black and white, because for this one, it has to be very classy. And for exactly this dot pattern, I think it gives you the cute vibe, and also if you change the color in black and white like this, then it makes you feel more elegant. It's quite simultaneous and also very contradictory. This dress has a little bit of the details because it has a specific design for this neckline, and also it has this tailored line in it. You can actually make a ribbon here, but I wanted to make it more chic and simple, so I just put it around on the neck. But these details makes it a little bit more modern because sometimes if you just wear some cute dot dress like this, then it can make you feel a little bit more old-fashioned. So when you really need to pick up this dot pattern, don't forget to make it in monochromatic color like black and white, and also pick something that has a little bit of modern design or detail so that you can give message that it's not only for the classic old-fashioned look. For these generations, we also love this classy and also a little bit of a more old movie rom-com style. Guys, this is the next look. It's really simple, right? It's just the neat material and the black line detail and the white dress. This is actually one of my favorite to-go look. I literally just wore this even for the formal event, but putting a jacket on that time. And also, if I go to a party at the really late night or the evening, it works pretty well because the length and this silhouette and the shape gives you the vibe that it's effortless, but you actually respect the moment that you're enjoying right now. The thing I really like about this dress is that it's actually from the knit dress. Knit dresses can be sometimes too casual, so you don't really allow to wear knit dress for the formal events, especially if it really like hugs and shows your body silhouette too much. But for this one, the length is actually long enough to show that you're not trying to be too cheap. It actually gives you the expensive vibe, and also this black lining detail gives you some elegant mood. So I actually just like wear this for the formal events too, especially for the evening night dresses or the parties. For the casual vibe, it's also doable, but I think the key for me for this dress is the two things. First one is this black lining detail, because if it's just a white plain knit dress, it wouldn't be too like elegant or expensive. But this one gave you that vibe of a little bit more formal, structured, and intentional. And also the length is really important, because for black and white look, I don't want it too simple, but the intention behind the black and white look is you always try to be more elegant, right? And to a really elegant look, especially for this knit pattern, because it shows the body silhouette, you don't want too short. It actually has to be long enough. It even covers around my ankle, so it gives you the vibe you truly want to show them that you're here to respect others and also to enjoy the moment. So I truly recommend to pick some knit dress, but with black and white detail. Okay, this time, this next look is just a really easy setting, the black jumpsuit. I feel like in summer especially, every wardrobe should have something like this, at least one. There are so many points that I like to really tell you about this dress. First thing is, it's all black but in jumpsuit, so it's really effortless. It takes only 2 minutes to just put it on, and still you feel like effortless and a bit elegant. And since it's just the pants, it's super comfortable. It's not comfortable only when you have to go to the bathroom, but jumpsuit is always my to-go look, especially in summer. And for the jumpsuit, I always pick something sleeveless so that you can at least show your shoulder, because for the jumpsuit, it's actually just one silhouette. So sometimes if you pick the wrong jumpsuit, your body looks too small. But to highlight the slim silhouette, you always need to pick something that shows your shoulder, maybe halter neck like this or sleeveless. So this is actually my favorite, and the point here is the slimliner of the white. This point is the reason I bought this jumpsuit, because it actually highlights the vertical and horizontal lines of your body so that it makes you look a little bit more slim and more tall. Also, for this jumpsuit, it's made of the linen blend. Linen blend is so comfortable and it makes you feel breathable, especially in summer. The only thing you need to be careful about this linen blend is about the wrinkle, but this garment has good linen, so it barely makes any wrinkle, even though you sit and stand up a lot and also walk around. So black jumpsuit is especially always the summer essential. For summer, I truly recommend to pick the linen jumpsuit. It's very easy, effortless, and also it should be your to-go look. Okay, if some people feel like bodysuit or the jumpsuit is too much, you can match the top and the bottom to make the relevant and similar vibe. So this time I picked linen top, the black one, and also picked linen white pants to make something similar to that jumpsuit vibe look. So the point here is I also picked the linen, the combo, because in summer, I think fabric always matters, and especially in summer, you have to feel comfortable. And in the hot, humid weather, you need to be really breathable outside walking, because in the moment you feel sweating, the look always ruins. And also for the black top, especially in linen, is always my to-go in summer. If you have to pick the black top, I also also recommend you have some details like this. And for these designs, the backlists are important. So the backlist design actually shows a little bit of like cute look. And also if you tie your hair like this, it makes you feel more cool. So whenever you see this look, it makes you feel more calm and cute together. So for these backlist slip line black top, I highly recommend to just get one in the wardrobe. And this pants is also the linen and it has this black liner. So this kind of line always makes you feel tall. And also for these comfortable pants, the width here is a bit too wide. For these wide pants, if you have this a little bit of detail here, then it can feel like more structured because it doesn't make you look too casual. So actually for this linen pants, it's a little bit creamy color, so it's not technically like black and white, but still this monochromatic match of the color gives you the chic vibe. Especially if you have to pick the pants instead of the skirt, don't forget to match it with the black and white combo first because it will make you look very expensive and elegant at the same time very effortless. So this time I'm showing you the black and white look with the pants, and also for this time I picked the shorts and the sleeve really cute blouse together. So this time also the fabric matters. This frill blouse I think is the must have, especially for summer. This one has a really cute vibe because it's also the mixture of the linen and the blend, and also it has really cute lace details for girly and feminine and very cute lovely details like this. You always have to highlight how this look can be also chic at the same time. So when I pick this frill or lace details, I always try to tone down the bottom. Otherwise it can be too romantic. But for now I also try to be more elegant and chic, so I picked this black shirt. This black shirt is more about the blend of the silk, so it gives you more elegant and also calm vibe, and it's actually very more expensive style. So if you make a combination of this linen and frill and lace with the silk, it actually gives you some contradictory vibe, because if you pick any other linen or cotton, it can be too casual. But if you feel like if your look is getting too casual, you can always just pick the silk and black shirt like this, so that your look is still very structured and very respectable. For this combination, the white top and the black shirt is actually the essentials for summer wardrobe, right? And I always try to make good match. And this shirt goes really good with this blouse because it both have the lace details. If you mix match the fabric like the cotton and the silk, then I try to give one similar details, and for this look, this lace was the key. So it gives you the aligned vibe because it still has these laces both for the top and the bottom. And also in summer, having this kind of linen blouse gives you the femininity. So every girl actually has this fantasy that even when we try to be very confident every time, we still want to have a little bit of that girly, romantic, and also the femininity, right? So this look is always my to-go. It works really well whenever I meet friends or go to the office at the even late night or the weekend. It's actually very casual, but always works. Okay, this time I wanted to show you some of the combo using this jacket. So for summer, I always pick just white dress first because every wardrobe actually have this kind of white dress as an essential, right? This is actually my favorite white dress because it's topless like this, and it actually fits every vibe, and also the length is long enough. So even though it's topless, when you wear this, it makes you feel very elegant. Anywhere you go, if you go there with this dress, it makes you the most important person in the room. And if you want to feel more elegant and if you want to be more respected, you just have to put it here on the shoulder. Not that you have to wear this, then it makes you feel a little bit more mature. So whenever you're in the room or at the event, you can show up like this, and then if the vibe is too casual, then you can simply put it off. But with this white dress, every jacket actually works well, but especially if you choose this kind of black jacket, it actually amplifies the elegant vibe because the monochromatic match always wins. And for the black jacket that you can actually wear in summer, I highly recommend to have some details like line in white because it's also very chic and it actually gives you more cool vibe. Not that even though it's in black and a little bit navy color, it sometimes makes you tone down too much. But with these white line detail, it's very simple, not that a lot, but it actually gives you a little bit of light vibe. So whether if you go to a place too formal or a bit too casual, it actually fits anywhere. When I actually wear black and white look, if I pick the bag or the details of the accessory, I wanted to do it minimal and also just one color point, not a lot. So this is a little bit of my best to-go look for a formal attire, especially using this black and white jacket. Maybe black and white could be a little bit simple, elegant, but also a little bit boring, so I picked different garments with different fabrics. This first one is just a simple black top, but with the spangle white dress. So this white skirt is made with a spangle. If you move your body like this, it actually reflects the lights in every angle. Even though it's just a simple monochromatic combination, it's actually very flamboyant. Right? If you want to wear this kind of flamboyant, fashionable skirt, you might wonder if it can be too much. That's when you have to think about the black and white because it's very basic, but still it gives you a little bit of elegance. And this white skirt is a best feel for the elegant but flamboyant look. So I picked this skirt because it's very sophisticated. You can feel like they make every spangle, but each one has different size. So if you move like too fast, even you can hear the sound of the spangles. But also, these spangles are very sophisticated, also very comfortable. So if you just want to put it with the white top or the black top, then it can be simple and also iconic. So if you want to show others that you care about the fashion, you care about the moment, then it can be a really good choice. Just remember, if you want to pick something flamboyant, think about the black and white first so that you can tone down but still shine. Okay, this time, not only for the black and white, I choose a little bit of gray color, but it's still monochromatic. So this white blouse knit is actually the jacket because it has only one button here. I always prefer just have one button here so that if you close this, it feels like a cape, not as a jacket. And also, I just picked this black top, but it's very simple silk one. And also, this blouse jacket has a very formatted neat garment. So this one also reflects the lights in different angles. Every angle reflects the lights in different ways. And for the kick of this combo is actually these shorts. A short, especially a knit short, can be a little bit too much, especially for the summer. But this shirt has also the spangle in here, so it actually reflects the lights in different ways. And its neat is very special. It has a very specific fabric that shows a little bit of warmness and also the shining garment all together. So when I picked this neat, I actually also tried to pick something spangle or the shining fabric on the top so that you can amplify the shining vibe all together. If you want to go too casual like this with the black and white, I recommend you to pick at least the fabric in a more expensive one so that you can show that you still pursue the elegance even though the whole look can be very casual. This is when I really actually go to just like Sunday brunch or meet my friend in front of the museum. It actually looks very casual if you look at it from the far away, but as you approach and people get to talk to you closer, then all of this garment and all of these fabrics actually reflects the lights, so it can make you feel more straightened and also shining together. Okay, I think this is the final look. As I mentioned, if you want to pick something fabric very flamboyant and iconic, just remember monochromatic. So this is my favorite white top and the black pants look. If you want to pick this black pants and the white top, you always go very, how can I say, very safe, right? You just pick some simple white top. In that way, you don't have to fail. It will not ruin your day. But if you want to feel very special, and if you feel like, just imagine if you enter a place and everyone looks at you like you're a celebrity, you're a very important person, that whole attitude and vibe will also make you feel more confident. So this white top is a tulle. It can be used for even the ballerinas outfits. Actually, I picked this one because it's very simple. There's not a lot of detail on this suit. So this top is only just a topless, and actually for this one, this fabric, the tulle, is everything. You just have to put it on in 2 minutes and it will make you feel like you're a star today. You're like an influencer or the celebrity of that day. So you don't have to drive too much information or too much confidence to wear this, because as soon as you wear this, you'll be a confident person. So just remember, if you pick this kind of too iconic, but still you have a little bit of hesitation, then just pick black and white. This black slacks, I wear this literally every day when I go to the office. But if I want to change the mood, then I can simply just change the top like this. So then I can actually go to the party, or I can feel like I am very important person. The mood matters. So until now, I talked about all of the black and white looks that's actually wearable, especially in summer. So I hope this video can be one of the inspiration for you to fall in love with black and white too. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next episode.